Hi everybody, this is Angie, resident psychic medium here at the amazing online magazine Emma Heaven. Welcome to May's edition. Now, in line with the theme of this month's magazine, SSS, Space Security Service. How the heck do we, first of all, A, come up with something like that? That's only something Emma could come up with. But B, how can we tie that in with what I do? Well, let's look at it. I don't know if any of you in your family or you have friends or loved ones that are avid UFO followers, right? So let's talk a little bit about that quickly. I grew up in a family where my dad was obsessed with those kinds of things, and he used to have us all watching the programs where, you know, they'd all be on and we'd be intrigued and we'd get lost in the moment. But we never knew if it was actually real because nobody's ever proven it. And if ever I was going to become president of the United States one day, which is constitutionally impossible, the first thing I'd be going for would be the UFO files so I could tell my dad if they were real or not. But all jokes aside, it's kind of similar to what I do, because how can you say what I do is real? Well, I can't tell you whether it's real or not. I can only show you with the information that I'm given. And so, like we all look for evidence with things like UFOs and things like that, and aliens, etc. Well, the only evidence I can give you when it comes to what I do when you have a reading with me is by giving you information that only you would know that could be true, that nobody else would be able to identify that information for you. Now, I want to make something very, very clear, because people say, how do you do it? I don't know. I just know that I have the gift that I was born with, that I have the ability to be able to communicate with loved ones that have passed over. No, I've never been there. I haven't. And I don't intend on going anytime soon. Thank you very much. But I do think that I'm truly blessed to be given this gift to help people, to pass on messages from your loved ones, from your friends, from your husband, you know, that have passed on, that you're left with unanswered questions of why you and not me. You know, why am I still here? And having that guilt of being left here without them, and asking questions of where do you go from here? What happens with your life now? Well, guess what? That's what happens when you come for a reading. You know, you may come with a completely different mindset of what it is you're hoping to achieve from the reading. But remember my famous saying, I will tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. And that's what the cards do, and that's what my guides do, and that's what the spirit world does. We all work together, collaborative, in a way that it's a please or offend basis. We will tell you the truth. We will tell you things that you weren't maybe even considering hearing. Now, whether you want to believe that, going back to the belief of that, whether it's real or not, is entirely up to you. It's not my job to convince you that what I do is real. Because when a reading unfolds and you see for yourself and you connect the dots of what you've been given from the reading and go, OMG, that's what Angie was talking about. And that's the part I love. Not because I love to be proven right. No, because I don't doubt it. I love when I get the messages on a daily basis saying, Angie, just to let you know, XYZ has happened and I want to say thank you. That's the best medicine for me. You know why? Because I get to share that joy, and you can't put a price tag on that, not at all. So if you feel like you need a little bit of convincing, or you'd still like to come for a reading, whether you need to be convinced or not, or if you're a believer or not, then when you finish watching the video, click on the link below. It'll take you straight to me. Email me and I can get back to you. Alternatively, you can call or text me on 07801 996 277 and I'll be happy to get you scheduled in. And I'll see you all next month. Thank you.